Has to be low fat. Sounds too good to be true? That's what we're about to discover.
Every day it's the same old thing. What's for dinner? Did you forget to defrost again? Or are you stuck with dry, rubbery microwave meals? Or unhealthy fast food again? And how about the hassle of cleanup? Well, those days are over. Introducing the revolutionary Flavor Wave Turbo, the breakthrough miracle oven that cooks all your favorite fresh and frozen foods to perfection, up to 3 times faster, with less fat and virtually no cleanup. With the Flavor Wave Turbo, you can take frozen solid foods right out of the freezer, and in just minutes, you'll be savoring incredibly delicious meals. The Flavor Wave Turbo is so versatile that it bakes, broils, roasts, toasts, grills, steams, browns, fries, reheats, and more.
Well, I don't have to worry about taking something out in the freezer and thawing it for the rest of the day so it can be ready for dinner. With the Flavor Wave, I just take it out of the freezer. It's really fast, it's really easy, and it tastes great.
I don't use any fats or oils in the Flavor Wave Turbo, and that's quite surprising because you don't need them. It cooks all the juices in. You don't need extra garnishments on it. It just comes out wonderful.
The secret behind the Flavor Wave is the unique combination of halogen, convection, and infrared technology to quickly cook food evenly and thoroughly from the inside out. It's the same superior culinary system utilized by 5-star restaurants, but now you can have it in your own home. Look, conventional cooking methods leave your food soaking in fat and grease, but the incredible Flavor Wave cooks without any extra fat or oil. Plus, its tornado-like airflow actually forces off excess fat, making your food leaner and healthier than ever. Best of all, when you're done, it virtually cleans up after itself. No wonder the Flavor Wave Turbo received the prestigious Cooking Club of America's seal of approval. Roast juicy turkey, mouth-watering steaks, savory chicken, and grill the best seafood you've ever tasted. Even bake delicious cinnamon buns in minutes. Over 1 million Flavor Waves have already been sold. And to celebrate, we're giving away this Power Stick kitchen system, a $100 value, free with every order. Stay tuned for details. Now anyone can make healthy and delicious meals that look great and even help you lose weight. Faster and easier than ever before with the incredible Flavor Wave Turbo Oven. Now to learn more, let's join actress and TV personality Darla Hahn, along with her very special guest, TV action hero and American icon, the one and only Mr. T.
You could have used the doorknob.
Sorry, Darla. A hungry guy like me just couldn't wait that long. When you invited me to a delicious home-cooked meal, one that would keep my waistline beautiful, what can you expect?
Oh, that's okay, Mr. T. We'll eat in just a few minutes, just as soon as you pick what you want.
Darla, are my eyes deceiving me, or am I looking at the frozen food section at the supermarket?
Well, I didn't know what you'd want, so you get to choose from chicken, steak, burgers, fish, ribs.
But these are all frozen solid. I pity the fool who tries to get this down. I want to eat right now, not in a few hours. How long do I have to wait?
In just minutes from the time you pick what you want.
You joking, right?
Just humor me, Mr. T.
Okay. I will take a nice, juicy, medium rare steak.
Okay, now that's the spirit. How about a potato and corn on the side?
That's even better.
Perfect. Now, I want to introduce you to our professional cook. This is the Flavor Wave Turbo Oven.
This is the cook?
This is the cook.
That's cool.
And it's so compact and convenient. You're going to keep it on your counter and use it every day. I just put my food in, and I'm going to put a little seasoning on the top of your steak, so it'll be extra yummy. Now, Mr. T, please do me the honor of wearing this apron because you're going to be cooking too.
This is the strangest dinner invite ever. You want me to cook? Are you sure?
Yes, because it's so easy. You just set it to cook, and you're off the hook. You just set it to 400 degrees for only 16 minutes. Now just push that on that handle, and you're cooking.
Don't you have to defrost this first? Want it to be raw on the inside and burnt on the outside?
No defrosting, and you'll notice no preheating either.
That's fast. Look, Ma, I'm cooking.
Now watch as our time-lapse camera shows how quickly the Flavor Wave cooks your frozen steak to perfection in just minutes. Dinner's ready, Mr. T. Let's see Can you smell that?
Yes, I can.
It looks great and brown beautifully
I've
on the
been waiting.
outside.
Oh, boy.
It's perfectly done.
This is delicious. My taste buds is going wild. You're right, Darla. It was fast.
And all without added fat. It's so impressive. You can take brick-hard frozen food and put it right in your Flavor Wave. Not only will it be cooked perfectly in just minutes, your food will also be tastier and juicier than ever before.
One of the things I like most about being able to see the food cook is to really see that it's done and the progress of, for instance, the chicken breast that I've made. You can see them sort of sizzling, the juices going and just getting brown, and it was moist and juicy inside and just perfect on the outside, so it really was delicious.
I use the Flavor Wave Turbo oven every single day. It replaces a lot of the normal appliances that I used to use, and now I just have one oven that does everything.
It cooks your food so quickly that you're amazed. And I found that the juices were still there. The flavor was delicious, all natural. I mean, you couldn't get by the flavor. It was just so noticeable.
Well, I don't have to worry about taking something out in the freezer and thawing it for the rest of the day so it can be ready for dinner. I love pushing that handle down and watching it go. With the Flavor Wave, the salmon recipe came out beautifully, just flaky and fresh and really moist inside. It's really fast, it's really easy, and it tastes great.
Hey, you know, I love steak, and it's so easy to just come home, take a piece out of the freezer, put it in the Flavor Wave, cook it, and 1, 2, 3, you're ready for dinner. The food tastes so good, it's like it seals in the flavor, and when you take it out of there and put it on your plate, you cut into it, it is so moist, so juicy, so tasty, you think it came out of the finest restaurant somewhere.
Behind the Flavor Wave Turbo is a combination of 3 different cooking methods at once. First, the halogen heating element browns and sears food, sealing in the juices. Second, penetrating waves of infrared light, the same used in 5-star restaurants, cooks food from the inside out. Third, the convection fan moves the air around, speeding up cooking time and distributing the heat evenly, so food is always cooked to perfection. Take a look. See how it swirls around like a tornado? Well, that does the same thing when it's cooking.
That is so cool. So instead of turning the food, you turn in the air.
Exactly. See, the tornado-like airflow actually forces off excess fat, making your food leaner and healthier than ever.
I love it when a plan comes together, Darla.
Now, let's go make some guiltless country fried chicken and French fries.
I thought you said it would be good for my waistline.
Don't worry, Mr. T. I'm not going to add any extra butter, fat, or oil.
Wait a minute, Darla. You can't cook fries and fried chicken without oil.
Oh, yes, you can, in the Flavor Wave oven, because remember I told you, it's gonna be guiltless. Now, I've already prepared this chicken by dipping it in egg whites and rolling it in breadcrumbs and placing it in the Flavor Wave. And I'm gonna use my handy-dandy Flavor Wave tongs to add my French fries on top with no extra oil. And all you do is set it to cook at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and you're off the hook. Check out how the halogen heat browns everything so quickly and evenly. Now, Mr. T, look at those French fries. Let me take them out, and Mr. T, I'd like you to try one, and you tell me if you can't tell that those were not cooked in 5 pounds of splattering grease.
They're so golden brown and crispy. It's good, Darla.
That's because the Flavor Wave seals in the flavor. Now look at this, Mr. T. This is how most people cook. They add grease and oil to their food, and if you look, your food is actually reabsorbing that fat.
That's disgusting.
And look, Mr. T, this is all the oil, fat, and grease that we didn't have to use.
Who want all that in their body?
Now, this is something unique to the Flavor Wave Turbo. You couldn't do this in a regular oven, Mr. T. This is my own version of seafood paella. I started with some rice and some chicken broth on the bottom and put my seafood on top. We have scallops, salmon, and shrimp. And all of these recipes come in our Flavor Wave recipe guide. Plus, you'll also get this handy cooking chart that tells you exactly how long it takes for fresh or frozen food, even the thickness of each cut of meat.
And it's so remarkable that the prestigious Cooking Club of America, with over 600,000 members, tested the Flavor Wave and awarded it top ratings and its seal of approval. Now, we all want our kids to eat healthy, right? Check this out. Roasting vegetables actually makes the vegetables sweet and tender. Look, they're perfect.
That's right, boys and girls. It's always good to eat your veggies.
And another thing about the Flavor Wave, Mr. T, is that you can reheat your pizza with no soggy crust.
There's nothing worse than reheating pizza in a microwave. I love crisp, crunchy crust. Why microwave when you can flavor wave?
That's right. Plus, it also cooks frozen or freshly made pizzas beautifully. And look at this, Mr. T. The Flavor Wave even cleans up after itself. You just add some water and soap and you're done. Or because it has tempered glass, you can just pop it in the dishwasher.
Oh, so no scrubbing, no messy cleanup? I like this.
Look at this. Stuffed chicken breast with roasted red peppers and garlic. And all I did was season and stuff breast fillets and cook for 18 minutes. See how juicy and beautiful your meat comes out?
And remember, it can start off frozen solid.
That's right. You can stock food in your freezer and at a moment's notice put it directly into your turbo. Speaking of which, how about a barbecue?
I love barbecue.
I know you do. You can start with a tangy red sauce. I've added a little vinegar, molasses, pepper, garlic, and you are off. So you just put your lid on, set it to cook.
And you're off the hook.
Just think about it, Mr. T. You can grill and barbecue, and it doesn't smoke up your kitchen.
Darla, that looks finger-licking good. I'm starting to get hungry again.
Oh, that's good, because with the grill plate, grilling is just as easy. With the Flavor Wave, you can grill up a storm.
Look at all those delicious grill marks.
Isn't it beautiful? I have Flavor Wave hot dogs, burgers, Flavor Wave chicken, vegetables, Flavor Wave ahi, and vegetable kebabs.
You can never put a kebab in a microwave.
No, I'd hate to see that. Just think about it. You can take the Flavor Wave outside. All you have to do is plug it in. You don't have to buy a barbecue.
You can barbecue and grill any season of the year. I feel sorry for all those folks out there grilling in the chilly weather.
I know, and I just hate cleaning the grill. It's an awful mess. And here's another thing. See this? This is the optional expansion ring. When you have larger groups or family gatherings, you just add this and it increases your capacity. You can cook entire turkeys, no problem.
I like that. You can cook an entire meal for your whole family or just for yourself.
Anything that you can cook in your oven, you can cook in the Flavor Wave. I've done Cornish hens, and it doesn't burn on top. It cooks from within, and it was moist, delicious, and the fat just stripped right away. And it's just very healthy for you.
I don't use any fats or oils in the Flavor Wave Turbo, and that's quite surprising because you don't need them. It cooks all the juices in. You don't need extra garnishments on it. It just comes out wonderful.
You could just turn on the timer and walk away and you hear the bell go off. You're like, is it done? It only took us 14 minutes. We didn't even have to turn it over. It was amazing because you see the fat dripping off. And like, oh my God. And after it was done, it tastes really good. It tastes really well. It was crispy the way we like it. And we look at each other and say, we were gnawing on the bone, you know, because it tastes real good. It was good.
I really like the fact that the Flavor Wave defrosts frozen foods. So that way, if I forget to take something out of the freezer in the morning, then I could just put something when I get home immediately from the freezer into the Flavor Wave Turbo and I can start cooking.
Baking in the Flavor Wave is so much fun because you can see everything happening. You watch it right there through the glass. You can see it raising right in front of your eyes. You open up the top and oh, the aroma of the cinnamon rolls, it just takes over your house. It was just a lot of fun, something that you can do, you know, with your kids, and it doesn't take up a lot of time.
My Flavor Wave Turbo oven is so easy to clean. It has a self-cleaning feature. It just makes my life so much easier. It saves me so much time.
Come on, let me show you my own invention. Here we have what I call Asian fusion bass. So I've started with a piece of bass, and now I'm putting in the high rack with some fresh veggies on top. Go ahead and drizzle the soy sauce over the veggies and the fish. And I'm gonna drizzle sesame seed oil. Gives a great flavor. I'm going to top with some sesame seeds, which also add flavor as well as they look very pretty. And all you have to do is set it to cook.
And you're off the hook.
The Flavor Wave bakes the fish evenly while infusing the flavors from the sauces, making one tasty meal presto.
You know, Darla, I think I'm falling in love with this Flavor Wave Turbo.